and whoosh, there goes a finger. But that looks a bit crap. Only regular viewers of mine will know what I mean by that. So that is it, I'm all done with the wiring for now. Let me just shut this door. Don't hate me for this. This morning I had a bit of a revelation on the way here. And I know you've all seen me struggle with these lights, these ones up here. Absolutely love these, they look fantastic. But this short one I built to go in my bathroom, my shower room. Problem is it doesn't really go, it doesn't match basically, because my shower is black, the shower surround is all black. This really doesn't go. It looks so out of place, it's not funny. So I've decided I'm not going to use this in the shower. Instead, on this lip here, or underneath this lip, I'm going to put an LED strip, just have that lit up there. I'm going to stick it up under there, and all you'll see is a black line going along here, which will be the side of this. And I think that's going to look pretty uniform, and it will suit the rest of the shower. Right, let's get some paint on this, and then I'm going to start finishing off this wall. Tell you what, is it me, or is it unseasonably cold? It just seems to be really cold, considering it's summertime. Summertime started this week officially. It just seems a little bit chilly to me to be summer. I think we'll stick to calling it spring, shall we? Yes. If that, right. Nice. We use that as a shield. It's blustery today. There's a northern wind. I think that's why it's so cold. There we go. This is going to look like nuts. You don't have to paint all of it. It's only that edge that's going to show. I'm not going to paint the whole thing all the way around, inside and out. There's no point. It's so blooming cold. That'll do. That'll be perfect. Now, I'm not going to lie, soldering those up was not easy. I absolutely freaking love these connectors. They are perfect for this sort of job. So there's my strip light. It is just hanging there because I'm going to screw the aluminium rail up right now. So here's the aluminium rail. You can see why I did the strip light first, because there is not a lot of room. Well, it's going to be quite difficult. Maybe I should just glue this up here. I don't want to use my power screwdriver because I don't want to risk scratching the wall or marking the wall. So I'm doing it old-fashioned style, using a hand screwdriver. There for that end. Oh, it should be golden. Now the LED strip that I'm using in here, on the packet it does say that the LED strip is actually waterproof. So if water does get inside this, it should be okay. I'm hoping anyway. Now I can poke these wires through. Hopefully I've made this the right length, because if I haven't, I'm going to kick myself. So this should be the exact length now to go up inside there. Yes. Still, I've got faith in myself, can't you? Now we've got to do is get the diffuser in. I think these are supposed to slide into the strip, so because we can't do that, we need to try and force it in, and they can be pretty darn difficult. Well, it looks like I've got lucky with this one, maybe because it's warm. Last time I did this it was really cold in the workshop. But I just hope I never have to get this out, because if I have to take that out, I've got no chance. There you go. Light in the bathroom or the shower. Shall I put power to it so it looks like? Yeah. There we go, that should come on now. Yes. I don't know why they do that, these LEDs. There's like one, then twice. There you go. I think that is plenty bright enough to have a shower. Let me just shut this door. Yeah. That's alright, that's good enough. Actually, it's perfect. It's not good enough, it is absolutely perfect. Yeah, fantastic. That'll do. That's perfect. Perfect is good enough. So that is it. I'm all done with the wiring for now. So I can now carry on and actually do some woodwork. Just need to put all this stuff away, clear my workspace, make it nice and tidy, make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Yeah, let's just put that away. Right, so what I want to try and do is keep this frame sunk into the wall. I don't want to put this on the outside, if you know what I mean. So I need to build this wall to go around this frame so it stays sunk in. So what I'm going to do to make it a bit easier on myself is do it in sections. I'll have one section going down here, one section going along the bottom, and then just this thin strip going along the top. The trick is, because these are curved edges, is getting these edges in to that configuration somehow. Just gone out, I've just found this piece of scrap wood. I think this is about 12mm ply, which is what I want. I want nice thick 12mm ply for this wall, because I do want to be able to screw stuff to it, especially this one behind the tap. I'd like to be able to put a shelf here, and look at this. It's almost ready cut. I can't believe how close that is to fit. So I need to cut this the right height, and that's our first panel. This is going to be a bit simple, this panel. Right, I'm going to cut this off, see how well it fits. Let's see how we went. How did it work out? Oh, a little bit too precise. It almost fits. So I'd rather it be a little bit too big than a little bit too small. Literally half a mil. Hang on, what if I do it like that? So that won't tuck under. Right, let's trim a little bit off. This track saw, by the way, is an absolute game changer. When I first started building out camper vans, I didn't have anything like this. All I had was simple hand tools, and that was the premise of my YouTube channel, was to show people how to build out camper vans with nothing but really basic hand tools. And I did that for people that were in the same position as me. Piss poor broke, basically. Can't afford stuff like this. That was a big investment for me, buying that. But I'm so glad I did, and I'm so grateful that I had the money to do it as well. Right, let's see how this fits. Oh, absolutely perfect. It's incredible, considering this is just an offcut. It fits absolutely spot on. Right, well, I've got this screw in place. I'm happy with that. Right, where's my screwdriver? Now this piece of wood hasn't been treated, it's not been varnished either side, so I'm just putting it here. I'm going to fix it here with minimal amount of screws, because I do want to varnish it and then I'll screw it permanently. I'm just going to screw it here so I've got something to measure against to do the rest of the wall. I've got to sand all this down yet and then varnish it. But that's it, that's that one panel done. Now on to the next. And then one across the top. And then that big one. But I think I'm going to have some lunch first, 'cause I'm starving. Right, well I've had a spot of lunch and I've actually decided that that looks a bit crap because the window frame is actually lower than this panel and you can see the side of it. And I think if I put another panel in here like this, it's just going to look a bit pants. I'll bring you in closer and I'll show you what I mean. Have a look at this. There we go, this is you a little bit closer now. You can see more detail. You see there's this big gap down here. And like I say, if I put another piece along here, I don't like the look of that. That looks a bit mishmash to me. Even if I put a backsplash along here, because the window frame is lower than this, it's still got that nasty looking gap there. So I'm going to scrap this idea. This was a bit of scrap wood anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I've decided to take this frame off, make one big sheet across there, and then this frame will go on top of this, meaning it will just look a bit nicer, I think. Yeah, let's just take this frame off and see how much it will actually stand out. So this will actually fit over the wood like this. Yeah, it does stick out a bit, but I do think it will just make a much better job. So let's put that to one side. Well, I've got a sheet of this down the back of the van, so I've got plenty of wood. Let's do it properly. I think it'll work out all right. I hope. I just know I'll be sitting there looking at this thinking, I don't like that. It will drive me nuts. I just know it will. So I'm a bit OCD. I really am. So let's get rid of this. It's not going to take much at the end of the day to cut a piece of wood to fit over this. It's literally just an oblong piece of wood. It's nice and square, it's nice and flat. It's not going to be that difficult. Why I'm doing it like patchwork quilt, I don't know. Don't know what I'm thinking, I really don't. Sometimes I have the dumbest ideas and I have to kick myself. Right, let's get a tape measure, measure it properly, cut a piece of wood out, put it up here, and then work out where the aperture is going to go. How I'm going to do that bit, I don't know yet. We've got a tape measure, we've got a saw, can't be that difficult. The difficult bit is going to be making sure I leave enough room to run these cables down and through. I will need to cut a hole in this piece and put a plate over that with all the switches mounted on it so that I can remove it when I want to add more wiring or add a monitor, a security monitor and stuff like that. That's the only bit that worries me. Making sure that I can thread fresh cables through once it's been done. Right, let's sort this mess out. There we go, this is the last sheet of ply that I've got. So I mustn't mess this up. 73. So it's 82 inches long, 73 centimetres tall. Does anyone else do that? Like use a combination of the two? I just take whichever one's closest to where I want to be. Because 73 is actually just under 29 inches, so the 73 is spot on. So we're going to go 73 that way, 73 that way. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you do that. Do you mix your inches and your centimetres? Or is it millimetres? I don't know. Does it really matter? Potentially not. Might have to use both of these. I don't think one's long enough. He's got to find me a little Allen key. Look, some clever dicky taped it to the other track. I wonder what genius did that. I'm guessing it would have been me, because I'm the only one that uses these. I don't have to share my toys with anyone else anymore, which is rather nice, I must say. So I sport brat now, don't I? Don't have to share my toys with anyone. Only regular viewers of mine will know what I mean by that. And if you are a regular viewer to my channel, I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you. It really does mean a lot to me that you watch my videos and you take the time to comment as well. Just recently I've been trying really hard to answer all the comments that people leave. Some of them I don't answer because I just don't have time. But I do answer the majority of the comments I get. Especially when I upload a video. When I first upload a video, I try and answer the comments for at least the first hour, maybe 2 hours. I'll sit responding to people's comments. So if you want me to respond to your comments, very important to leave a comment within the first hour when the video goes up. So if you don't want to miss when my videos first go up, make sure you've got that notification bell hit. Because if you haven't, YouTube won't send you a notification. It's very simple to do. Right next to the little subscribe logo down there, I think it's there, you see a little bell. Click that bell and it will come up, it will give you an option whether you want notifications sent to you or not. Click all, that way you'll be sent notifications whenever I upload a video and if I post anything on the community tab page. I'm now going to show off and plug it into my plug socket. Won't turn it on yet because I need to set the top first. Yes, health and safety. Because I'm very hot on health and safety here at the workshop, as you all know. That's a bit of a fib. No, seriously, the health and safety is very important. Don't ever adjust a saw or any tools for that matter, power tools, when they're plugged in. Always make sure they're unplugged. Which is one of the reasons I don't like battery tools, because battery tools permanently powered. You've only got to hit that button by mistake and whoosh, there goes a finger. With these, you can unplug them or switch them off. It's not going to work. No accidents. So all those people out there that said, why didn't you buy a battery powered one? There's your answer. Plus, plug-in tools are half the price. And not as risky. I don't know, I could be wrong. I could be talking complete and utter rubbish. But let me know what you think. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer plug-in tools or battery tools? For me, look, see, it won't work. The reason it won't work is because it's not switched on. Correct depth achieved. Yeah, now I'm going to switch it off again. I'm actually going to remove the plug because I want to move the track. It's dead now, there's no power going to it. If it was battery powered, there'd be power going to it. And in my mind, that makes it dangerous. Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, I know. That's my theory anyway. But no, seriously, battery power tools are ridiculously expensive. And then you've got the expense of the battery, you've got the aggro of charging the battery up. Me personally, I'd rather just charge one big battery, my Bluetti that's inside the bench there, rather than have lots of little batteries to mess about and plug in and whatever. Here you go. That's enough on that subject, I think. don't think this is going to be as straightforward as I thought it would be. I've got to get it behind the tap. And I've got to be careful of my cooktop as well. Ah, there's that lip there. Right, it's a little bit too big, but that's okay. I would rather it was too big than too small. There you go, there's a gap there. There's no gap this side because of this. Forgot about that. Got the pen on there. Take the gloves off. Oh yeah, look, I can see me mark there. I've cut it the wrong side of the mark. There you go. Rookie mistake, but that's okay. We can live with that. He says. Right. It's literally the width of the saw blade. It's got to, just got to skim it off. That's all right. Now, wearing gloves for two reasons. One is to stop yourself getting splinters, and the other one is to help me grip the wood, because I've got a bit of a gammy right hand. I had an operation on this hand a while ago. Since I've had that operation, I haven't got much grip. So I'm going to be jumping in and out of the van a few times now just to get this the right size. I'll check back with you when I've done it. This has taken me a little bit longer than I anticipated. Yes, and I'm absolutely exhausted lifting this thing in and out of here. But hopefully this will be the last. There we go. Where's my window gone? Right, I'm absolutely knackered now. So I think what I'm going to do is call it a day. Get ready to go and see my daughter. I don't want to be late to go and see her. So I'm going to leave it now, and I'll come back tomorrow, and then we'll cut a hole in this, there and there, and sort it all out tomorrow. So there you go. Hopefully you found this video mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon. Take a look at this video next. I highly recommend it.